Hi guys, this is Karen. Welcome to another video, another exciting one of my favorites, Shop My Stash, or Full Face of Nothing New, whatever you want to call it. So we are going to shop my stash. I'm going to take you to Alex, where I have all my makeup, and we're going to do some shopping and see what I want to use. It's going to be a lot of fun. My son here is annoying me, and he's doing it on purpose, and he's making a lot of noise. So if you hear background noises, it's coming from him. Okay, so let's see Alex and let's start shopping. So here is the top of Alex. This is going to be our bin, and this is Alex, and we're going to open drawer by drawer and choose what we want. So let's start from the top. Setting sprays. I have here a new one from Elf. Haven't tried it. It's new. I have my Slay All Day in Cucumber. I have the Professional from Benefit. I hope it focuses. I think it's focusing on something else. And the MAC. Oh god, this is annoying. The MAC Prep and Prime, and a Pretty Fresh from Colourpop. But I think I'll go with the new one that I haven't tried. So Elf Stay All Night Micro Fine Setting Mist. So let's take this, put it here in the bin. Now let's take some, well, we'll keep it later. We'll see what kind of lipstick I'm going to choose. So I'm going to skip lipsticks and go to the first drawer. Well, if you've been following me, you know, first drawer we have primers, and we have concealers and color correctors, and we have mascaras. And newbies are my foundations. They got a place of honor here in the drawer. Let's start with primer. I've been using the Elf quite a lot recently. I've been trying to finish it for my project pan. So let's go with this one. From Wet n Wild, this is the Impossible Primer Base. This is silicone free, so let's take that. For concealer, I really want to use the color corrector by Sigma. I haven't used that for a long time. This is the Sigma Spectrum Color Correcting Duo. Mine is in light to medium. And for concealer, let's use this guy from L'Oreal. I haven't used that for a while. Oh, it's upside down. Inflammable More Than Concealer. This one is in the shade 333. Okay, for mascara, I've been using the Sky High a lot, and I like it. I hate removing it, but it is a good mascara. Let's take maybe this one from Shiseido. I really want to finish it. So this is a sample from Shiseido. Controlled Chaos Mascara Ink. Okay. And for foundation, I have here my Catrice, I have here my Charlotte Tilbury, and two Elf Camo concealers, Camo CC creams. Let's go with Catrice. True Skin. Mine is in the shade 030N. Okay, let's see what we have in the next drawer. Okay, next drawer we have powders, and we have eyeshadow base and brow products. Let's start with powders. Let's take this one. Haven't used it for a long time. This is by Airspun Loose Face Powder, original formula. It's almost full. And for brows, let's use Iconic. Haven't used that for a long time. This is from Iconic. Let's see if it can zoom in or not. Hello, do you want to zoom in? Triple Precision Brow Definer. Okay, so this is going to be for the brows and for the base. Let's take Kaleidos. Haven't used that one for a long time. This is the Tone Activator Eye Primer from Kaleidos. No shade. No shade name. Okay, next drawer. One of my largest collections is blushes. I have so many. Oh my god, I don't know which ones to choose. Let's take maybe the Pixie. Haven't used that one for a long time. The C Plus Vit. This is called the Peach Dew, which is not a peach at all. And let's take this one as well. Also haven't used that one for ages. This one from Bare Minerals, Gen Nude. Okay, here we have also, I have here cheek duos, and I have here my highlighters here hidden in this drawer. Ooh, Nabla. I haven't used the Nabla for a long time. Let's take the Nabla. This is called Skin Glazing in Amnesia. Okay, so this is this drawer. Here I have another. This is from Udenzai. This is all highlighter palette, and I have more highlighters here from Colourpop, from Physician Formula. We have BH Cosmetics. At the bottom I have the Jaclyn Hill blushes palette. I have this one from Kiko Milani. Okay, from Kiko Milano, not Kiko Milani. And lots of blushes. Okay, but we already picked blushes. Let's see. Here we have bronzers. Here I have bronzers, tons of bronzers, powder bronzers, cream bronzers, and I have palettes, face palettes here. And yeah, that's it. This is basically bronzers and face palettes. Now this one is almost over. As you can see, I put this in my project pan and it's starting to kind of turn into powder, but I haven't used that one from Colourpop for a long time. Got dirty from the e.l.f. This one is Silver Strand Beach. Oh, this is the shade name, sorry. This is the matte bronzer. So let's take that as a bronzer. Let's see, next. Oh, well, this is one of the hardest. These are lipsticks. So I have these lipsticks here. And I have more up here. Let's take the box to the side so you can see. I have more here, here, and here. Okay, this is everything we picked. What will we take? I'm not sure. Let's see, we took a pink blush. You know what? Let's take the Lifter Gloss by Maybelline in the shade 003. I know you can't see that. And let's take, I don't know, maybe this duo from Colourpop. It has a lipstick and a liner. This is from their Christmas collection. I think you're cute. Okay, I think you're cute too. Now it's going to be more and more difficult because we're going to oh wait, these are all of my ColourPop eyeshadow palettes. Well, mostly ColourPop. I have here Anastasia and Revolution, but mainly ColourPop. So we have these, and then you can see my leg here. Never mind. Here I have BH Cosmetics and Sigma and Wooden's Eye, Juvia's Place, and lots more ColourPop, Beauty Bay, Essence. All of these here are BH Cosmetics. Here I have more Wooden's Eye, Kaleidos, Juvia's Place, I already said. Oh, and Focallure. Okay, last drawer, also eyeshadows. So we have the Sigma, and we have Natasha Denona, and more Wooden's Eye, more Natasha Denona. Tiny Marvels. Haven't used that one for a while. And Kaleidos and Unique Beauty. I don't know. Maybe Tiny Marvels. Haven't used that for a long time. Or maybe Kaleidos, because I took the Kaleidos base. So we'll take Kaleidos. Okay. So Kaleidos, you're going to the box, which is full of things. Okay, let's get back and film. Okay, sip of coffee. This is from IKEA, and this is the bin ready for us. Oh, I chose the Kaleidos with collaboration with Angelica Nyquist. This is the Club Nebula palette. Let's just open it and see, because I haven't used this one for a long time. This is the Club Nebula. This is how it looks like. Ooh, this is so pretty. You know, it reminds me a lot of my new Cosmic Brushes palette, the Serenity. I think some of the shades are similar, but that's not why we came here. Okay, so this was Club Nebula. Let's start with priming. So where the primer is down is at the bottom. Okay, so as I said, I'm using my Wet n Wild, and just take this much and apply it to my face, just like that. And I usually apply it here where I have all these large pores and on my chin. I usually don't bother with my forehead, and of course on my nose. So forehead is usually, there's no need for primer. Usually the makeup stays there, it has nowhere to go. I mean, how many times do you touch your forehead in a day? What are the chances that the makeup will not stick to your forehead? I don't know. I usually, not always, but usually don't prime my forehead. So this was the Wet n Wild primer, and I'm waiting for a few seconds for it to dry. Until it will dry, I want to color correct with my Sigma. Sigma, where are you? Here. I have to say that I haven't used this one for a long time. I don't know why, but look at this packaging. It's so gorgeous and tiny and cute. And this is the light to medium, which is really nice. Let's take a brush. Where I have a brush which is clean, and this one is clean. Yeah, but it's not appropriate for what I want as a color corrector. Let's take this one. Okay, So I'm just taking my brush and taking some from the light shade, and I want to color correct my under eye area. So tiny amounts. I don't want a lot of product, because a lot of products go directly to the fine lines, and it likes to sink in those fine lines, which is not fun at all. So I am color correcting a tiny bit, not too much. And I'm doing it before I apply my foundation, because I want it to sit. Also, it's important to let things sit, and you know, of course, only if you have time. If you're in a hurry, there's nothing to do. Okay, so this is Catrice True Skin Hydrating Foundation in 030. I'm just taking one large pump to the back of my hand, a very generous pump. I'm taking my sponge, you can use a brush, and I'm just tapping. Why are they yelling? I hope that you can't hear that, but my family started to yell. I don't know why. They're not yelling at each other, just speaking out loud and yelling and disturbing my peace. Okay, now forehead. Now this is summer and I'm a bit tan, and I see that this shade is a bit too light for me when I have a bit of a tan. I usually mix this one with my e.l.f. Camo CC cream, but you know, not always, not now. So I'm just tapping it and avoiding the under eye area where I just placed the color correcting. And you can see that I look white as Casper the ghost. So me and Casper are having a competition who is whiter. Now I have to say that in real life it's not that white. I guess it's the lighting here and the camera which makes everything lighter. No matter how I try, it's always too light. But don't worry, I'm going to cover everything up, and at the end I won't look that pale. Okay. Concealer, yeah, that's the one we took for concealer. Which one did we take for concealer? I took the L'Oreal Inflammable. Where are you? Here you are, at the bottom. Taking the wand, I'm taking my brush and I'm just taking a tiny bit from the wand, and if I have too much, I take the excess off. The reason that I'm doing it is because I don't want to have too much concealer under my eyes, because I do have creases and I don't want it to get in the creases. It's not a lot of fun. There are days when I'm in a hurry that I skip even concealer and I just, you know, use foundation and tiny bits of leftovers from the foundation under my eye. Really tiny bits. This is the name of the game. So I flipped the brush and I really am doing really tiny amount. If at some point in the past I took my wand and rubbed it all over, or even just dotted here and here, it's still too much product, and it just sunks in my fine line and it's gross. I don't like it. I mean, it's not for me. And if you have fine lines under your eyes, I do recommend using this method of taking from the wand to a brush and applying tiny bit of concealer with a brush. This is my recommendation. Now let's powder. This is translucent as I said, from Airspun. Let's just take, it has scent. Yeah, it has a nice scent. I'm trying to, I don't know, it's scent of something, scent of babies, I guess, is what comes in mind. I'm just swirling, and I took a very small amount, and everything is here, and I'm just dabbing, not going anywhere near the under eye area. I don't powder my under eye area. It makes me crease like hell. Even if I put a very small amount of concealer, still if I put powder on it, and it doesn't really matter what kind of powder, it will sunk into those fine lines, and it's going to be gross and disgusting, and I don't want it. Another zip for my coffee. Kind of regret not buying more of these from IKEA because I really like them. They remind me of Christmas. Next up, let's bronze, and I'm using my ColourPop matte bronzer in Silver Strand Beach. This is, I hate the packaging, by the way, really do. I don't like it at all. Yep, but it is what it is. It just looks huge. It has 8 grams, so it looks huge, but it's not necessarily a lot of product. Let's take my bronzing brush. Now I don't remember if this one, because I haven't used it for a while, I don't remember if it's very pigmented, so I'm taking some access on the back of my hand. Not a lot of access, so it's safe to use. So I'm just tapping it with my brush, tapping. Take some more. Luckily I didn't close it all the way. So again, I'm going to take off the excess on the back of my hand. I rather build up than have stains. So I do build. And if I need more, I'll just grab more, take the excess on the back of my hand. And of course, that I'm going to apply on my forehead, the perimeter of my face, because I want to warm up my face. As you remember, I was completely white. Can you see the differences now? Yeah, definitely better. And if I'm yelling, it's because people are making noise in this house. This is so annoying. They know that I'm sitting to film and they don't care, which is more annoying than everything else. If they wouldn't have known, it's one thing, but they do know and they forget. But you know, I don't know. I can't really blame them. I mean, it's their house. They can do whatever they want, right? Yep. Okay, so for blush, I took 2. And what did I take 2? I took the Bare Minerals and the Pixie. So the Pixie is the Peach Dew, and this one is Gen Nude. I'm going to start with this one. This is how it looks like. Very pinky shade. Let's swatch it, because why not? You can see very pinky. Let's take my blush brush and just, again, if I'm not sure, I rather take off the excess on the back of my hand, and that gives me the ability to build and not have stains of blush all over my face. This is so much fun shopping my stash. It really is. You know, I've been we started doing my shop my stash. I filmed episode number 2, and I saw there so many things I want to buy. It's amazing. I don't know why, so many releases. Everybody is getting ready for Christmas. So many good releases. And there are so many things that I want to buy. And I really want to stop buying so much makeup. I have so much, you just saw. Especially eyeshadows and blushes and bronzers. I have too much. And I have a lot of concealers and I have a lot of mascaras. I have a lot of highlighters. I really don't need more makeup. Really, I don't. Okay, this is Pixie. This is Pixie. This is Pixie swatched. It's a hybrid between a blush and a highlighter. Were you able to see? Yep. So just taking a tiny bit. Well, it was more than a tiny bit, but I bought it because I thought it's going to be peachy, and it's not peachy at all. So keep that in mind if you want to buy this one. It's a nice product, but it's not peachy. And you know, why is it called Peachy Dew? Peach Dew. Does it mean something? I don't know. Okay, Nabla. Amnesia. Great highlighter. Why not swatch if we can swatch? Look at that. This is just gorgeous. So creamy and pretty. And let's take my highlighter brush. Yeah, I wanted to say blush. Take off the excess. Okay, my daughter just came to say she's going for a walk. So let's highlight. Look at that. This is Nabla. Really like their products. Never tried their eyeshadows, but I have tried their face products from this series. I have the blush, the highlighter and a bronzer, and I love them all. And I have a lipstick which I really like. So this was Nabla. As I said, because I used this, I didn't really need to use that. You can see that this Pixie is a blush and highlighter at the same time, so I didn't really need to, but I wanted to. Okay, let's use this setting spray by e.l.f. There's a sticker here. Let's take it off. Haven't used it, as I said. Okay. Oh, whoa. What a huge sticker. Okay, so let's shake. Like the sound of it. There's a nice scent to it. It's a shame that I hit my eyes, but it's okay. Let's do something with these brows because I feel like I'm talking and talking and have no brows. As I said, I'm going to use my Iconic. This is a triple one. Why? Because you have a pencil on one end. You have a pen on the other hand, and in the middle you have the spoolie. So this is why it is called triple precision brow definer. Where's my little mirror? Here. So let's start with the pen. Now I have to be really concentrated to not make a mess. So I'm just painting some hairs. And the first time I used it, I was really intimidated by it, but I learned how to use it. So I'm doing one eye, taking the spoolie and just fixing it. Now if I want this to stay for a long time, I would have used a gel or some kind of fixer. You can see the differences now between one side and the other side. Let's go back to the pen. Where was it? No, this is the pencil. The pen was here. Let's just swatch it. What's this shade name that I have? Is it written somewhere here? Yeah, chestnut brown. This is it. So it's kind of the first time I'm using a pen, and as you can see, I'm talking, not paying attention, and doing crap. So you really have to concentrate when you do that. Okay, we'll fix it in a minute. So you know what? One of the things that I hate to do is my brows. I don't have the patience to spend hours on my brows. I'm sorry. I never did, and I guess will never have the, you know, the patience to mess with the brows for such a long time. So I think it turned out nicely. I just smudged it a bit and reuse the spoolie, and again, if I want to keep them for a long time, I use a gel to set them up. Coming along really nice. I really like the products that I chose. Okay, now let's do lips. So this I bought from ColourPop a long time ago. This was their Christmas edition. It was the Rudolph Red-Nosed Reindeer, and this is I Think You're Cute, and I think the packaging is so cute. I'm not going to throw it away. No can do. It came with a pencil and a lipstick, so it was a duo. Look at this cute packaging. This is just gorgeous. So does it have a name? Oh, the name is, as I said, I Think You're Cute. I think, or maybe, oh, Clarisse Luxe Lipstick and Clarisse Lippy Pencil. So I guess it's a special edition. It's very nude, and you can hardly see that on me. They had two. They had this one and a red duo, and I didn't want red, so, but I really wanted the packaging. Now I have to sharpen it, kind of not sharpened, and the lipstick is looking like this. Also a nude lipstick. Can you apply lipstick and talk? Okay, now, nice quality. It has an aftertaste. Let's put the Maybelline lifter gloss on top of it. So mine is in, I have two shades. This is 003 Moon. This is Moon. This is how it looks like. So cute, and it gives hydration. There's a very nice, pleasant scent to it, and it gives my lips some shine. What will happen if I drink from my coffee now? Will it transfer? For sure. 100% sure it's going to transfer. Okay, eyes. So eye base from Kaleidos, Tone Activator Eye Primer. This is the box. Now it's in the box because mine is a bit leaking, and I don't want it to leak all over the other primers that I have there, so I keep it in the box. This is why I mean leaking. You see here? I don't know if you can see. I guess it's before me storing it incorrectly. I don't think it came like that. So I'm just taking... Oh, this is a very weird shade. And I took a tiny bit, and it lasts me for both eyes. and more. I really took a tiny quantity. Tiny. Let's take a brush. Okay, don't like the feeling of it. So let's just brush and take it all the way to the eyebrow. Ah, this is nice. Okay, now again, Club Nebula. First collaboration between Kaleidos and Angelica Nyquist. This is gorgeous. Now I'm curious, because I'm a curious person by nature. This is the Serenity palette by Cosmic Brushes, the latest in my collection. I'm curious to see if they're similar in some way. I don't know why I think they're similar. They have, well, they have a few similar colors, like the peach here and the green here and this color here. So there are similarities. They're not dupes by any means, but I do see similarities. Okay, just wanted to know because I was curious. Curiosity killed the cat, right? Yeah, definitely. Let's hope that it will not kill Serenity on the floor. Okay, so Kaleidos Club Nebula, and I have a very nude face. Last time I did something green. I don't want to do something green. I think I'll do something from the bottom row here, or, well, it's the bottom row, but I'm holding it upside down because of the mirror, so this is the bottom row. Let's do something colorful that is not green or blue or purple, which is more red. Let's take a brush and take from the shade Samus, this middle shade here, Samus, which is a very similar shade to the one that we just saw in Serenity. Oh, I wonder, swatching them side by side. Are you curious, or only I am curious? So I'm just applying it above my crease, and on this side I applied too much product, as you can see. So let's take more and apply on the other side. I'm tapping off the excess because I don't want to have fallout. Yeah, very nice shade. Yeah, I know, I'm taking it again out of his sleeve. I really want to try. I'm taking the coral shade here from Serenity. Okay, where we will do that. Let's do it here. Oh, I forgot to wear my watch. And with a different finger, let's take this shade that I just used. Okay, they're similar in the pan, but different when swatching. Definitely this one is more opaque and more coral. This is more like peach, and this one was from Cosmic and this one is from Club Nebula. It just looks similar, but I guess you can create, you know, if you have Club Nebula, you can create a very similar look. But you know, in the Serenity we have only one, which is coral. All the others are leaning to green and blues and purples, so I don't know why they put here one shade that is coral. Maybe it's the transition shade, perhaps. But now we're doing Club Nebula. Okay, now I'm going to take my brush. Let's take this Sigma E25 and take Red Giant. this is Red Giant. Let's take Red Giant and apply it to the outer corner, let's say half a lid. Just like that. What a pretty color. Oh, this is pretty. But I'm ruining the pattern. There's an imprint and I'm ruining it by using the palette, by using the shade. Let's take from another end, another corner of the shade. I don't want to ruin the imprint. Wow, this is gorgeous. This is just gorgeous. And I really like the quality of the Sigma brush. Okay. Finger time for Nebula. Just the middle shade here. Not middle, why middle? This shade here. This is gorgeous. Now I'm not bringing it all the way to the inner corner, because in the inner corner I'm going to use a different shade. So it is on the middle of the lash, of the lid, but not in the inner corner. So I'm swirling it with my finger. And we will have a swatch with the leftovers. Yep, I love swatching. Okay, now we have Celestial, how do you pronounce it? This color here with a very tiny brush. And add it here. Oh, I have a small mirror here. Totally forgot there's a mirror here. So I'm just adding it to the inner corner where I didn't apply anything yet. Oh, this is beautiful. And as you saw, I kind of accentuated the line here. And then I'm adding more color. Oh. Okay. This turned out beautifully. What a beautiful palette. I should use it more. I don't know why I'm not using it more. Kind of forgot that I have it. Look at that, it turned out so beautifully, and I still haven't blurred anything, but this is so beautiful. So let's just take a blending brush, and I like the packaging. I have two eyeshadow palettes from Kaleidos and an eye base primer, but well, not but, they have a very great quality. No but. Okay. Oh, I wish I took eye pencil. I don't know. Should I put the dark Red Giant under my eye, or it will ruin everything? Let's take the Sigma and take the leftovers and just blur under my eyes. I didn't apply more. I'm just using the leftovers on the brush, and as you can see, tons of leftovers on the brush. Okay, and let's take this color called Nova, which is this shade here, Nova. And on this small brush, and edit here. Maybe I need to wet my brush for it to work, because nothing is happening except frustration. Let's try again. Okay. Very subtle, but I'm okay with that. I don't want more than that. Okay. Ooh, this is beautiful. So we have to close everything with mascara and setting spray. So let's do setting spray before mascara. I don't like to apply setting spray when I have my mascara on. It usually smudges. So let's shake the elf again, close my lips, my eyes, and I'm going to spray. Ready? Okay, it has a nice, what do you call it? A mister? I don't know. I like the mist. It dries out really quickly. That's nice. Let's use the Shiseido mascara. I hope it hasn't dried. I haven't used it for a while. Let's take a sip of the coffee. Well, first of all, it's cold. Second of all, it stinks. Oh my god, what have I done? Oh my god, wait a second. I'm back. Let's put mascara. And let's see. Ooh, I didn't use this one for a while. Now I think that I need to throw it away. It has a awful scent. So I guess it's the last time I'm using it. What do you think? I think it's a nice mascara. It's coating the lashes, but I don't know. Does it do something more than just coat the lashes? So, well, it thickens my lashes. It gives some volume, so it's a volumizing mascara, I guess. But because it's a mini, the wand it's so tiny, and I have large hands, so sometimes it's make it difficult for me. Well, I don't know about the mascara. Let's put it here in the meantime. I'll decide later if to get rid of it. Okay. We have lips, we have brows, we have everything on, right? Yeah, didn't forget anything. Well, I know that I had a lot of fun. I love shopping my stash and finding hidden gems like this one and this one. I think everything I used today did a really great job. The bronzer, the highlighter, the blush, the eyeshadow, the brow pencil. Well, it's not a brow pencil, it's a brow pen. I used the pen side. The lips, the lip duo. I don't have a dud. Everything performed beautifully. So why do I need to go and buy new products? This is the $1 million question. Why do I need to buy more? I almost placed an order today at Tarte, at Colourpop, at Skims, which is not makeup related, but you know, we're just talking about shopping, and one more on iHerb. Oh, there was one more, or that's it. Oh, and Unearthly Cosmetics. So I almost bought from one Tarte, iHerb, Colourpop, Unearthly Cosmetics, and oh, and Lady Makeup also. well, 5 or 6 almost packages. Why almost? Because I stopped myself and I said, no, you don't need it. I don't need it. I mean, my channel, you know, is not based on new products because I don't get PR. I'm such a small, tiny channel. I don't get PR. So even if I buy at launch, it will take, let's say, a week, even if I'll pay for express shipping, which I won't, but let's say I will, it will take it about a week to get to me, and by that time you will watch so many other YouTubers reviewing the same product that I just... What happened to the lighting? Oh my god, I look blue. Do you see that? I look blue. God. Okie doke. So there's no point of me, you know, rushing to buy every new thing that comes out for reviewing in this channel. But if I want to, you know, for me, then of course. But still, I have so much makeup. You just saw everything, right? Let me know in the comment section down below if you think that I need more products. I don't need, that's for sure. I don't need, but I want. Are you the same? Let me know. Write something in the comment section down below. Let me know if you're the same. You have everything, but you still want to have more. Like me. Okay. Swatches. Well, if you enjoyed this video, this kind of still style of shop my stash, full face of nothing new, you know, me really showing you how I shop my stash, is it something that you like? Let me know. Like this video with these beautiful swatches. So like this video if you enjoyed it. If you want to see more of it, write something in the comment section down below, and don't forget to subscribe before you leave. Join my family here on YouTube. We are having a lot of fun. Well, at least I am. Are you having fun? Well, it's a rhetorical question. Of course you're having fun. Goes without saying. Okay, I'm remembering, and this video is getting very, very long. Okay, with that said, I will catch you in my next video. Bye.